If you hate small talk, you have probably been told there is science behind that. There was. Then a bigger study came along and took it back. The claim went everywhere, and you have almost certainly repeated some version of it. Small talk makes people unhappy. Deep conversation makes people happy. Which was extremely convenient because it turned a preference into a diagnosis. Suddenly, the discomfort at the office party was not awkwardness, it was depth. You were not bad at chatting about the weather, you were too substantial for it. And once a preference has a study attached, you stop working on it because there is nothing left to work on. That framing feels wonderful, and it has been quietly making people worse at the exact thing they say they want, which is being close to somebody. The original study came out in 2010. Mehl and his colleagues did something clever. They clipped recorders to 79 people and sampled snippets of audio across several days, so nobody had to remember or report their own conversations. Then they coded every snippet as small talk or substantive and lined that up against how happy people said they were. The pattern was striking. Happier people had more substantive conversation and less small talk. The press wrote itself. Small talk was now the thing standing between you and a good life. In 2018, the same lab checked their own work, which is rarer than it should be. Mehl, and their colleagues pooled multiple samples, 486 people, 6 times the original. Half of it held. Substantive conversation was still linked to well-being solidly. The other half did not. Small talk showed no relationship with happiness in either direction. Not good, not bad. Mehl's own summary is the line to remember. We do not think anymore that there is an inherent tension between having small talk and having real conversations. One caution before you rebuild your social life on this. All of it is correlational. Mehl says it directly. It is hard to know whether having deeper conversations makes people happier or whether happier people simply end up having deeper conversations. The arrow could point either way, and probably points both. So this is not a prescription. It is a permission slip. And it matters right now because loneliness is not rare. Gallup surveyed more than 6,000 American adults, and 1 in 5 said they had felt lonely a lot of the previous day. So stop treating small talk as the enemy of depth. It is the door to it. Nobody opens with their real life. Move through the weather faster instead of refusing to walk through it. Then ask one question that cannot be answered in 3 words. This reframes the whole complaint. If small talk were genuinely costing you something, avoiding it would be self-care. It is not. So avoiding it is just avoiding, dressed up in a study that no longer says what you think it says. And the people who seem effortlessly good at connection are almost never skipping the shallow part. Watch one closely sometime. They are moving through it in 90 seconds instead of 20 minutes, and then asking the question that changes the register. That is a learnable skill, and it is much smaller than it looks. Because what you actually dislike is not small talk. It is being stuck in small talk, with no way out and no idea how to escalate. That is a completely different problem, and it has a fix. So here is today's one thing. Next conversation you are dreading, let the opening 2 minutes be as boring as they need to be. Then ask one real question. What are you actually working on? What has been taking up your head lately? Then stop talking and let them answer. If this was useful, subscribe. Mechanisms with the limits left in.